All right, welcome back, everybody, to another CBSI Star Wars comic show. We took the week off last week for Father's Day. We were going to do it, but then I hemmed and hawed and said, you know what, I could use a break personally. So I figured I'd give the fellas a break too. But we're back this week, and we're back with our Grail picks, our personal Grail picks. These are the Star Wars books we would get for ourselves if money was no object, or would hope that somebody would get for us. So if any of you guys out there want to be very giving, you can give us any one of these books that we are picking. I've got Mike Morello back with us again, and Ben C down below. And hang on for a second. We'll be right back with our personal Grails. All right, as per usual, we'll go with the normal lineup where I will give you guys my pick first, and then Mike will go, and then Ben will share his last, bringing up the rear. My pick, if money is no object, I have to go with a book that I tried to get. I tried and I tried. I was so close to getting Clone Wars 1, the variant. It was only like $300. This is before it got ridiculous. It was like $300-some. I was bidding, and then I forgot about it, and then it was gone. And then since that date, this book has just gone farther and further out of my reach as I watch prices go to that next level and that next level, hitting tier mark of 1,000, 2, 3, 5,000. And that's what we're talking about with the graded, like a 9.8. It means thousands of dollars. I can't do that for a comic book. My wife would kill me. Or at least I couldn't tell her that I did that for a comic book. But if money was no object, I know there's more expensive books than this, but this is just one that I really want. It's just a personal, this is what I would really want, which is why I picked it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about how amazing this book is. I mean, we talked about it early on when it was cheap on the site here and there. Well, cheapish. It was never cheap, but it was always a somewhere between $175 and $350 book, even at the beginning, right? And then it's a Filoni cover. She's on the cover. I mean, it's obviously super limited. There's no reason why that. I mean, with 1,000 copies out there, there's a lot more than 1,000 people that want it. So clearly, this is going to be a toughie.
Yeah, and there's a comic book exclusives homage of this too, which is pretty cool.
That's all I was going to say. That's all I was going to add is we did a High Republic 4 homage to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Paolo killed it, just like he did with the 3 and the 1.
That's the book I'd want.
This is a good want book if you're not Morello.
Yeah, exactly. I see it over there behind your shoulder. It's okay.
I'm going to sneak down to his place, pee on
it. pee on it?
I'm going to take it. It's your book.
Just going to deface it. I'll just deface it.
No, it's just marking it. It's just so you remember. Who's
making sure it stays in his collection.
Oh, but that being said, what was your pick, Mike?
Oh, well, the Galaxy's Edge. Imagine this was given out to Imagineering employees. There have been a few that have sold. There's a couple up right now. I think the lowest priced one's like $1,900 or something crazy, and it's got ticks all over it. I mean, they're mostly destroyed. I can't imagine 9/8 even existing in this book. It's a gorgeous cover. I love the concept of it, and I can see that it's like one of those. If you were there, if you went, and this was your experience, like you got in the Falcon ride, you saw the outpost, like this encapsulates a part. I mean, the first time you could literally walk into Star Wars, and I mean, I think this particular cover really captures it great. I think it's beautiful. It's too bad it's this rare. I almost hope they reprint this in some way, but but at the same time, I hope they don't because it's so damn rare. I'd like it to stay that rare. I'm sure I'll never find this in a bin or anything. Like I'll have to meet some Disney employee or something that just was like, oh yeah, I got 5 of those. You can have one if you want. But otherwise, I don't ever.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting it either, boss.
Not unless you want to pay $2K for one, I guess.
No, book's a monster. Yeah, I think there's a single 9.8, or there was a 9.8 a long time ago. Because I remember it was like $3,500 on eBay, and I kept thinking like, man, if I buy that, I'm gonna be so unsatisfied.
Yeah.
But I've said that about so many books and then kicked myself repeatedly. So, gorgeous
Still,
cover. Absolutely
with a-
gorgeous.
with a book like this, though, I mean, will you ever even see another 9.8? I don't know.
No.
I think there might be a couple in the census now. I haven't looked lately, but a couple might have snuck in there. Not that they were for sale, though.
It's still
No, I
nuts
don't know.
that they're out there as bonkers, like Mike said.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine most people rolled these up and threw them in their pocket. I get. I mean, or
Backpack.
tossed them in.
Or took it and stuffed it here for the ride. Right?
Right. And this is not even the one. There's another variant that you got at the park on opening week, which is not this cover. It's a different, and that's what the customers got. And that
Yeah, this is the back, the
one's
employee and
actually
stuff.
The employee one, yeah.
Yeah, but this employee one is Crazy Town.
I agree. Speaking of Crazy Town,
Yeah.
the f- I miss Clone Wars variant because I didn't want to put the money into it, and I can look back and it makes sense because, like Mike said, it was never cheap. It was never I don't want to spend $50. It was I don't want to pony up a few hundred. I'm a moron, but at least like I can look back and know I was a moron. Like why it made sense that I was being that way. Passing on this for 100 last June, like that was the last. There's the last stop.
Here you go.
For each book. Oh, dude, that's exactly it, man. Like, right down to my fucking red hair. Like, there's a last stop for books. It happened with Ahsoka with Clone Wars 1 regular. It was March 2020. There was a 9.8 for 300 on eBay, and it was 50 or 60 more than the last sale. And I bit the bullet and grabbed it. This at $100 was the last stop, and I thought to myself, how bad am I really going to regret not spending $100? Let me tell you, a lot. That's all I got. And right here, cram it with walnuts, the copy behind you, Morello.
Number 5.
He's freezing out. He doesn't actually have copy 5.
2,500 copies. Copy 592.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a nice book. That's what it's got foil on, like right? The
yeah, it's foil Star Wars, and then keep in mind it needs to have the certificate on the back.
And how many are gonna not? You know, a bunch.
I've seen at least one that doesn't out there, so
I'm sure it's a bunch.
Yep.
Yeah, there's probably plenty. Well, maybe not plenty, but there's some.
So
monster.
Before we get out of here,
already a monster book.
Agreed. You guys want to see something? You guys think of a good topic? Let us know. Drop a comment. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
You guys looking for other cool, rare exclusives? Get over to comicbookexclusives.com where we still have Dr. Aphra 10 and 11 with the return of Dirge, or the intro to Dirge in the MCU. Both covers are by Megan Hetrick. The 10's limited to 600. The 11's limited to 500. They're $50. Man, get over and get one if you like them. I'm not saying spec. I'm saying buy it because you love it.
Yeah, if you want.
I love these covers, man.
Yeah,
I do too. I especially love. I love that one with her in the background, the Stormtrooper. It's amazing.
I like
Megan,
both. Just the color, the palette's just great. It's different. It's not so
Megan's
heavy black. Like,
fantastic
I don't know. I dig it.
Yeah, they're great. They really are both great.
Her work with the color and the juxtaposition, man, like the shiny Stormtrooper and the clean and the goofy Aphra face making you love it, versus just the man, it's borderline psychedelic explosion over here in Dirgetown. Like,
yep.
What else is a psychedelic explosion? comicbookinvest.com. But before you do, make sure to hit the like button, sub up the channel, And again, leave us a comment. Let us know what you guys want to see. We're going to have fun talking Star Wars no matter what. So
yeah, and we got a bonus book that I'm sure plenty of you are saying, why didn't any of you pick this? Why didn't it? We know what book you guys are mentioning you would have picked. We know what it is, so go see if that's the book. That's the bonus book over on comicbookinvest.com. I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Definitely one that I want.
let's have, who doesn't, man? I take the money. All right, until next time, we appreciate you.
Later.
Thanks.